Welcome to the TransMissions Trips to the Store. This is our regular video segment we do to accompany the podcast so we can show off all the stuff we got at the store this week. So we're going to show you all the Transformers items we got. And we have a special guest this week, colorist extraordinaire, John Paul Bove.
Hello.
Hey, JP, thanks for joining us this week.
Hey, how you doing?
Awesome. And if you like seeing JP here, be sure to check out the podcast where he stays with us for an entire episode. He fills the ginormous shoes of our departed friend Yoshi, and Yoshi will be back in a couple of weeks, so don't worry.
You make it sound like he died.
Yeah, he didn't die.
Sorry, Yoshi, wherever you are.
Yeah, my snipers are looking at him now. If you want an exact location on him.
No, do not execute. Do not commit. We need him back.
Okay, all right. As it's you, I'll do that.
All right. So since you're our guest this week, JP, why don't you start us off with what you've got for us?
Okay, I've largely been plugging gaps in my Transformers collection of things I've wanted forever but not been able to get hold of. One of them is this little guy, little action master, Grimlock.
Nice.
So I've been after him since the old comic book ended. So I finally have that little bugger. So I'm pleased to have him. And also on a Grimlock related theme, another toy I've been after forever was the titanium War Within Grimlock.
Ah.
Oh, very cool.
There's a little chap. His vehicle mode's slightly disappointing because it is mainly him lying down, but you know, that's casual Grimlock for you. But again, both of those designs were designs I absolutely loved. In those books, so they haven't done too many Grimlocks over the years, but usually when they do, they're very good. And the third thing from my store, this actually wasn't bought recently, but I've recently rediscovered it. Is this book, which is Galvatron's Air Attack, which is a Ladybird book that used to come with audio cassette readings on them as well. And the reason I wanted to just bring this up is because the artwork is like nothing else that I've ever seen. I want to... a lot of it's based on the toys. For instance, here's... I know this is going to be difficult to line up now, but at the bottom of the page there, that's Ratchet. Hey,
Yeah,
glass
Ultra Magnus.
face. What's up, One Eye? But I think really the most disturbing picture I think is this. I don't know where. Yeah.
Is Ultra Magnus trying to steal my soul?
I don't know, but I don't know why for some reason they've drawn Ultra Magnus's face to look like a haunted testicle. But, you know, that's Ultra Magnus who's had too much to drink, has a horrible secret past. It's the artwork is unreal. Look, beautiful Wheeljack is what is that? What have you done to him? He's done nothing to you.
I'm more concerned with the lizard eye cup in the foreground there.
Yeah, they quite love the lizard eyes in this. There's Galvatron who appears to have got his head trapped in a barrel, but he's got, look at those. Oh.
Well, and then behind them, that I guess it's Thundercracker or something. He just looks dead, like his eyes.
He wishes he was dead in that. He'd rather he was dead than in that picture. So yeah, I think the high standard of Transformers art perhaps not reflected in in this volume. I mean, I can't even. Honestly, I don't know. This. Look at it.
Oh.
It's not right.
Is that Ultra Magnus again, or
that's Ultra Magnus on the other side? Yeah.
ugh.
All right, but Cup looks like his face is made out of socks, crumpled socks. And is that a human being? I mean, I can understand the robots might have been a bit off model, but you know, look, seriously, if that
is that supposed to be Spike or something? Or is
I think
someone
that's Cup again.
this, I don't know, but if that appeared in a darkened alleyway, you would. I mean, you would run, or you'd surrender to evil, because that's what it looks like is coming. That is Spike, by the way. And then there's Wheeljack again. You know.
Of course.
That guy.
What happened to his
look
face?
at his little face. Yeah. Maybe movie Optimus Prime got hold of him. I don't know, but yeah. So that's I have to say the artwork on these generally on these books they vary from good to not as good. But I think we can agree that Ultra Magnus has been portrayed better.
He's got nice nostrils for a robot.
Yeah. He looks like he's having an erotic heart episode. In that he was enjoying it, but then his valves seized, and he's probably not going to have the full use of his left side or something. I'm not a fan of the artwork in that book.
Can't imagine why.
Thus concludes my trip to the store.
And a trip to our nightmares.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Sleep well, kids. Ultra Magnus is coming. You better eat your vegetables, or Ultra Magnus is just gonna look at you. That'll be enough.
All right, Darryl, that's a tough act to follow. Do you have something that's less fear-inducing?
I don't know. I can try. Let's see. Well, we did talk about a comic book last week, and it was Dark Cybertron number 12. So I went to my local comic book store, and I bought said comic book. So this is the Casey Coller cover. This is Shockwave. And
Colors by Josh Burcham.
Josh Burcham.
I think that's
right.
Juan Fuente. Yeah.
So this is a really cool cover. I really like this one. This is the first time I've ever gone and bought the character cover that they do, just simply because it was Shockwave and that's what the whole series was about, kind of thing. And that was pretty cool. But I did also manage to get the RI cover, which was Metroplex, being all Metroplexy, and this is the gatefold cover where it opens up to be huge and really cool. And so I got this one too. I like this. I mean, the covers are great. What else did I get? It wouldn't be a trips to the store for me if I didn't get a toy. So I got Animated Lockdown.
Nice.
Found him at my comic book store for $8. He's complete. He's pretty cool. I was messing with him. This is a really cool transformation. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. He's so much bigger than you would think coming out of that car mode. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah, I actually have that one, Darryl. That's a very nice. The leg joints get a little bit loose, but it's really nice.
Well, so far he's pretty tight, but yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
You should not be laughing at that, John Paul.
just thinking of me and Wheeljack, that's all you can.
And following up on John Paul's nightmarish book, I pulled this from my my archive, and this is the Big Looker storybook.
Okay.
That's what they called it, right up there.
That's amazing.
A big looker. By Marvel Books. This was 1984. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
This was the first of 4 I think they did. Maybe 6. I'm not entirely sure. But I love the art in it. The art was done by Earl Norham. Like this right at the front there. Epic battle scene of Cybertron. Really great image here showing Optimus Prime instructing the Autobots that he's leaving, or that they're leaving for leaving Cybertron. Nice. One of my favorite images is this one, showing them getting rebuilt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and you've got Wheeljack in there too. See him right there?
Does he have a face?
He's all face. He's all busted up. Yeah, but he's there. And one last picture that I'll show you, one of my favorite ones, showing all the different Autobots right here. Just a really cool picture.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I love the artwork in this book. It's all painted. It's really cool. Now, some of the later. Go on.
Is that Buster or Spike?
Oh, this is Spike. It's Sparkplug and Spike, and yeah, it's pretty.
Seems like Hound was kind of left out of the party in that last image.
He was left out of the party for a specific reason, because he on the next page he was given the mission to drive them somewhere. So yeah. But no, I love this book. This was my personal book when I was a kid, and yeah, like right in the front you can see, right? I signed it when I was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, this it ends in a big, huge battle. I love it. This Starscream comes in and shoots Prime right in the chest, and knocks him out or whatever. And Sparkplug fixes him up. It was great. Wow. It was a great book. One of the later books in this series had a picture of Prime without a face mask on and a big, huge grin on his face, like he was like happier than Get Out to be a bot on Earth, and and it was the freakiest looking picture. But yes, the art in those books was fantastic, and I really have wanted to chase down the rest of the series just to say that I've got it all. But it's really cool. It's a really nice series.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Sorry to ruin the system. There was one other thing I forgot. Which is this regeneration that people are talking about. It's I think the colours are by Joana Lafuente. So probably worth checking that out if happens to be at your local store. Sorry, I forgot that one. But, I think one of you guys mentioned it earlier, and I just thought, yeah, I got it as well. So
can you show it again? I missed it.
It's just there's Regeneration 1.
Okay.
So I guess it must be the first one of a series. I'm not sure, but that one's available there. Yeah, don't know a lot about it yet. Haven't read it, but get the chance.
I have a few of those right here.
Oh, you've heard of them? Yes. Yeah, I think it's we were talking about that story had talking robots in it. I think this might be connected in some way, so worth checking out. So I apologise for derailing the system, but I just thought I'd mention that.
No, it's important. We gotta keep up to date on new books coming out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Jeremy, what do you have for us?
Well, I would say I got Regeneration 1, but I got that last week, so we've already talked about it. This week I got the KC cover of Dark Cybertron 12. And like I've said before, I don't really pick the cover. It's whatever the comic shop has already pulled for me, unless the other cover really excites me. I just stick with what they give me. I looked for the corresponding G.I. Joe Real American Hero that goes with the Regeneration 1 cover, and I couldn't find it, so it'll probably take me a while to get that one.
I found that to be very difficult to find, and I was talking to Yoshi about that on just text messaging. It seemed to be not because it was like an RI cover or anything like that. It was still a sub cover, so it was a one in three, like was the G.I. Joe Transformers cover for the 200. But it was more, for my experience, it was more to the fact that as a Canadian, G.I. Joe really isn't big here in Canada, and it's for as far as a ratio goes for Transformers books to G.I. Joe books, there might have been 30 or 40 Transformers books on the shelf to the 10 of G.I. Joe, right? So the people that wanted the that want G.I. Joe books in their subscriptions, they probably would get them, or they might be put there. So I managed to get one. I talked to the comic book guy, and he gave me one of the G.I. Joe ones, but he had to actually pull it from somebody else's bag and switch it out with one that was on the shelf still. So I graciously appreciate him doing that for me, but I bugged pretty hard to get that.
Well, I also have I ran across these. I was looking for something the other day. I ran across these playing card decks. I'd completely forgotten that I had. And they have, I don't know if this will come through with the video, but they have little holograms for the different transformation. And each of the cards, they have like the Jokers with the faction logos.
Cool.
And then each of the cards has a different character, and it's just basically the box art from the 86, or like
that's awesome.
Basically like the first G1 wave.
Why is Optimus Prime number 5?
I have no idea.
You'd assume he'd be king. Who's king on there? Is it Grimlock?
No.
No.
That would make too much sense.
Long haul. Yeah.
Naturally.
The ace is Omega Supreme.
Well, that can work.
Yeah.
So, they're copyright 2002. I think I must have gotten them around that time, but I had completely forgotten, and I was looking for something else, and they just kind of were in the same box.
Nice.
Cool. Yoshi would go bat crap crazy to get those off you.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I mean, the boxes are in not the best of shape, and like the hologram is coming off, but I'm just gonna put them up on my shelf and just leave them in the box now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right. So it's me.
Yeah, what did you get, Charles?
All right. So I don't have any toy items this week, but I did get to the comic book store and continuing my crazy cover collection. I have gotten all 3 covers of Dark Cybertron Chapter 12, and there you go.
You're a madman.
JP, you'll be proud to know that last week I spent my kid's entire college fund on the multiple covers of Regeneration 1 number 100, so hopefully...
I don't get any royalties, but thank you.
But yeah, you can see our video from last week, all the covers I got there. I went to, hopefully my wife isn't watching these videos, so...
It's the other ones you should worry about. Yeah, I've only managed to get 2 of the covers myself so far, but I'm on course for all of them, hopefully. Eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, so just Dark Cybertron was all I got this week, so that's it. And so that's it for our trips to the store this week. Thanks for watching, and for more JP goodness, check out the podcast, and we'll have a link down below in the description of the video. and you can listen to all the really crazy stuff we get up to in the TransMissions podcast.
We're crazy, man. We're crazy.
All right, thanks, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.